It's another one, another live. Gonna call this one regulations of emotions and feeling of self-worth. Emotions, regulating your emotions, balancing it, understanding your self-worth, and don't let your emotions get so involved where you diminish your self-worth in regards to situations in life. How? We are here talking, we gonna politic and we gonna chop it up for a few minutes. Talk about your emotions, your mental well-being, and your worth. And could be some key things that we might talk about. Some gems might cross your mind. So I'm gonna wait till the algorithm pop on. Probably not gonna get that much people because of how the title is. Um, there's a stigma against mental health and um, being aware of it and addressing it. And sometimes a lot of it, mental health issues, is dealing with your psychology, your emotions, how you deal with your problems, how you cope with adversity. So a lot of that has to do with regulating how you deal with different situations in your life and being able to regulate your emotions and understand that your emotions can help diminish your self-worth if your emotions react in a difficult negative way. And what I'm saying is, like, a lot of times when I'm discovering, well, not even discovering, but seeing, witnessing, just experiencing in life, there's a lot of people sometimes they get agitated when little small things will happen. Something will rub them the wrong way, and their emotions will be so involved that they're not regulating their emotions, and they end up or could end up doing something that's negative. And with that negative thing happening, then you're kind of diminishing your self worth because then some people might look at it like, why are you overreacting? Some people say overreacting. Depends on the situation, right? But it's key to be able to regulate our emotions so we can stay out of the BS, right? So we not get wrapped up into unnecessary situation and making things go left when we could actually adjust our emotions, interact with the situation a different way in order to bring a better light to the situation and have a better solution instead of a negative solution where people want to be ready to fight, ready to argue, up in arms, all type of stuff. And it goes on a variety of scales throughout our life, right? Even with politics, I see a lot of people discussing different things about politics and all this stuff. Why? I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to get too much into politics, but the reason why I come in here because I think over the last 3, 4 years, people and their emotions and not being able to regulate their emotions when you're encounter with different situations, different circumstances, is leading people down the wrong way. People not learning to adjust to adversity and being able to navigate their emotions through that adversity so they can get the right understanding of the journey. Because I don't know, I can't explain it, but I don't want to get I don't want to be violating nobody or having anybody get mad because of some things that's going on in the world. But over the last 4 or 5 years, people's emotions and attitudes is on a whole nother level. People get just bent out of shape out of any little minor thing that could happen. Yeah, you have your right to be opinionated and to um fight for what's right in your mind. But sometimes, I mean, people road rage, people doing violence, ill violence over stuff that happened in road rage. Like, okay, you in a rush, but at the same time, why are you in such a rush where you want to have road rage? Either end up in a fight, end up in a scuffle. I seen road rage incidents where people end up using weapons, right? And sometimes it don't even be a little fender bender. It's just because you didn't move right away when the light turned green, or you took up the lane, or you didn't signal when you came over, or different things like that. Just people emotions is just it's just totally whack. Like, and I was I said totally whack. The side out is wiggity wiggity whack, right? And I'm just trying to make sure that I be on top with my mindset, with my emotions, with my regulating my emotions, because sometimes I can feel it, and I don't want to know. I don't want to say it's like the devil or something like that, but I mean, you have your yin and yang. You have negative and you have positive. That's the world that we live in. Even though you think you might be trying to navigate through a whole world on a positive tip, you will at times have some negative. I don't even want to say like negative instances come into play. Negative energy come into play, and these negative energy is more like evil sometimes, right? So I just want to come on here to talk about people's and their emotions, regulating their emotions. Um, a lot of times I come on these topics because it's a lot of things we're dealing with. Mental wellness, mental illness, mental stability, emotional regulation, emotional uh, intelligence, all type of things, right? And the reason a lot of times, like I said, when I come on this because I come across something either in the media, on the news, in real life, or something like that, and sometimes it's just unnecessary the things that people are doing. Example, in my state, just came across a news article. I believe it happened yesterday. This young man end up unaliving two of his parents, his mother and his father. And I'm just saying, young, he's an adult, 20 to 24 years old, over some argument or something or another that he had dispute with his parents. And instead of removing himself, controlling his emotion, regulating his emotions or whatever have it, got all tied up into unnecessary things and led him to the point where he unalived both his parents. He took them out. Um, they said execution, like so that's like straight up on the person. I believe I forgot. I think the mother probably was injured first, shot first, and then after that, he ended up shooting the father in the head. I don't even want to get into too much in details, but just stuff like that. Like, where was his emotions? Where his emotions got so much out of whack where he take his parents out? Like, come on now. Like, where's this world going to? Like, so that's why I say a lot of times people got to regulate their emotions. Like, people be looking too deep into stuff. Like, not even too deep, but don't let stuff rub you the wrong way, and it's not even necessary, right? Not even necessary. But I'm not gonna be on here too long. Like I said, I just wanted to come in, probably bring some attention to it, bring some awareness. Probably hit a gem or two in some people. Make sure you catch your mindset. Make sure your mental is on the right path. Don't let your emotions get out of whack where you can't even regulate it when certain things happen. And it takes practice, right? It takes practice. Regulate your emotions. It's gonna be different situation that you go through in life that's gonna piss you off, gonna tee you off, not gonna be happy with situations or circumstances. But a good thing is learning how to regulate it can keep a lot of us out of unnecessary BS. A lot of unnecessary BS. Because two unregulated emotions can go another way, totally another way. But not gonna be on here too long. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here, shout you guys out. Appreciate everybody who came on here. Appreciate everybody who leaving the comments. And thank you for your time, because your time is one of the most valuable assets. Make sure you control that mindset on the right path, positive path. Regulate your emotions the best that you can. Try to be more emotionally intelligent. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of other people's emotions, because sometimes you might be the person that rub their emotions the wrong way, and they might end up flipping the script and bringing things left when it actually could have been right. Right. Um, get on the right mindset. Like we're going into the winter season, and it's gonna probably get difficult. You get that cabin fever. Some people during the fall time get lower energy, So try to get as much sun as possible, right? Let me get to these comments real quick. I'm about to get out of here. Um, Macon Douglas, big shout out to you. What's going on, Macon Douglas? All right, shout outs to you. I wonder if you that other Muhammad that be doing scams, but shout outs to you. Um, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nah, that's not okay. I'm about to get out. There's some trolls on here. Okay. Regulate your emotions on that one, Muhammad. Regulate your emotions on that one, and deal with yourself internally before you come on people pages and dropping craziness like that. All right, so I'm about to get out of here. Once again, thanks for everybody for being on here. Regulate your emotions. Don't get too negative with emotion when things happen, situations, circumstances, and continue to be 1% better each and every day. And shout out to everybody who's on here, and God bless you. Hopefully, you be grateful that you got another 1,440 minutes, and be blessed for another 1,440 minutes tomorrow. Make it happen, right? Continue to be blessed. Peace.